In this life, as a man and as a woman, there are three vital things that you should know. Three basic things that you should know. If you don't know any of these things, you are better off not alive. Sorry, it may look like I'm attacking, but I'm not attacking. No, I'm not attacking. But it is important that you know these three basic things. Okay, now before I make you know what those things are, before I go ahead to like explain these things, there was a norm. Like initially, education was the hi hat, like was the key, okay, to knowledge. But that is not what we have today. The world has shifted from that aspect, and then we are somewhere. Education is never eradicated, no. It is still a key, but it has left the walls of institution. It has left the wall of institution. So it is beyond going to classes. It is beyond sitting down in a classroom and having somebody stand in front of the classroom and lecture for you to gain understanding. It is beyond that. Education has gone above those states. So these three key things, if you don't know them as of today, as a matter of fact, even if you are a PhD holder, you are unschooled. You are so unschooled. Now you ask me, what are those three things? What are these three things? I will explain them shortly. You see, these things are: one, learning. Learning. There are people in this life that learning has become so difficult that they just cannot learn. They that the zeal to learn is like the capacity, or let me put it this way: the capacitor, the learning capacitor is not infused in them. So you see, there are people who, no matter how you speak to them, no matter how you try to correct them, they will never learn. People like that, they will never learn. Number two, unlearn. Unlearn. Unlearning is a very vital tool into this era. If you must grow, you must learn to unlearn. Yes, you must learn. You must learn to unlearn. Because if you don't learn to unlearn, you will still be living in 1920s. You'll be living in a archaic dispensation when people have moved forward. These persons who do not learn have these characteristics of, this is who I am. Now, when you see people always tell you, it is who I am, this is how I am, this is how I do, this is how I do, it is my life, and that's how I want it. These are the category of people. Now, you find this Gen Z generation almost walking in that line. Now, they are supposed to be smart. And when you look at it carefully, these people are book smart. Somehow. They are tech smart. Somehow. But then, it is not street smart. So, see why I said it does not go around the wall of the institution. It is beyond that wall of that institution. No, it's beyond it. Far beyond it. So when you learn to unlearn, that is when you begin to bring in new things. It's like having a jar where you have old wine in the inside of the jar. Until you've emptied that jar, bringing in new wine becomes difficult. It becomes extremely difficult. So what you do is empty the jar and then pour in the new wine. But so many jars have refused to be emptied. Why? That is who I am. Now so I be. I want to change. Now my life be that. Not talk to me, now my life be that. I cannot change. I am the unchangeable. Well, only God is unchangeable. As a matter of fact, God changes things. And if you are part of God's creation, you should be among those things that is open to change. You should begin to learn the principle of change. So you unlearn. Because until you unpack that old mentality that was resident in you, you might not learn. You might not learn. So it is beautiful enough to have some, old mentalities, old ideas. But hello, the world has revolved. The reason you should unlearn. Yet I'm a professor, so I cannot learn. Seriously? In this dispensation, you have to learn. You will learn. I am not telling you to learn in the words of very dark man. No, not the words of very dark man, where you will learn and you will learn the hard way. Of course, if you refuse to learn, you will also learn in the hard way. Yes. If you refuse to learn, you will learn in the hard way. So I'll put it that way, that you will learn in the hard way if you refuse to learn. So will you learn? So until you unlearn, and then the third one, I'm giving you two, you learn. You unlearn. Then the last one is you relearn. You learn, you unlearn, and you relearn. You learn again. And because we keep learning again, that is why each and every day we keep having volumes of books. Of course, if one edition was okay when learning was what it was, it would have remained there. But because there is always an upgrade, that thing you thought you knew will tomorrow become obsolete. So there is need to relearn. And that's why even the Bible in Proverbs made reference, said, in the writing of many books, there is no end. Why will there not be an end? Because things will always unfold. Findings will always unfold. Things will be discovered. And the ones you knew before will become obsolete. So then, you have to learn. You have to learn. So go back to your inner cycle. Go back to your inner cycle. Unlearn. And then learn again. We've entered a new year. It's a new season. It is important that we visit our learning courses. It is important that we go back and begin to learn the things that are necessary for our daily living. We should learn them. Again, I say, learn them, because it will help you in your dealings with people around. It will help you in your business. It will help you in interaction, in interacting with people. As a matter of fact, when you speak, you wouldn't be speaking like one who is obsolete. You will be speaking like one who is in the now and who has a futuristic idea of what is to come. The more reasons you should learn. Now, this message that I'm dishing out now is so broad, so I cannot finish it and I cannot exhaust it in this video. So you have to follow me so that we uncover reasons why you should learn. The wife, as a woman, you have to learn. As a man, you should learn. Yes, you should learn. As a boss in the office, you should learn. As an employee, you should learn. As an employer, you should learn. As an entrepreneur, you should learn. As a trader, you should learn. Now, we have all of these things to unpack, and we'll be giving us and making us understand areas where we should learn. Then you see the importance, why it is needful to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Again, I repeat, to learn, unlearn, and relearn. If you have not been following my video, please do well to follow my video, subscribe to this channel. Let's push it forward.